We're here at West End Precision in North Devon. They have just invested in their, wait for it, 17th Nakamura. We're going to find out about their machine progression and why when they want a twin spindle lathe, they go for a Nakamura every time. Wow, 17 Nakamuras, Alex. There's been a real progression in technology, so why are you going for that higher level?
There's an awful lot of it comes down to the reliability on the machines. We've got lots of older machines as well, and Nakamura consistently give us good reliability, and the old machines, the maintenance is good, so they've sold themselves in history for future machines going forward now, which is why we've invested recently in all the Nakamura.
You certainly invested, haven't you? So what do West End Precision specialise in?
We are predominantly high volume, so we will typically set a machine and run it for an awful long time. So we do all programming at the console. We don't do any offline programming, but the onus then being that once the machine is set, it just keeps running and running and running. That helps us then with operators-wise. We can have one operator running a couple of machines, and as long as the machines are running and that the classic engineering of the spindles are turning, you're making money, and these machines give us that ability.
And you're on a double shift, aren't you, as well?
We are at the moment, just to keep up with demand. It is 2022 and the world's gone a bit crazy, so yeah, we are at the moment, we can manage to do it.
Tell us about that craziness. What successes have you had over recent years?
Well, on the customers of previously, it had all gone a bit quiet a few years ago, and since the last 18 months it's just got bigger and bigger and bigger. So our biggest customers probably doubled in size, their demand has gone up massively, and we just have to keep up. So hence the level of investment we're putting in at the moment. We can't manage on the old equipment we've got, so now's the time to do it. So the opportunities are there.
So you've got a lot of bread and butter machines here. Of course, you've just ordered, well, 6 months ago, the WT150.
Yep.
But you've also gone for the NTY, the 3-turret machine.
Yes.
Why did you go for this machine?
Well, we originally completely gambled on it. It was a step into the unknown for us. 3 turrets is it's all like dreams of engineers, so we thought we'd try to go. The price tag made it difficult, but we sort of thought we'd have a try at it, and we gambled and took it on. We initially took it on to set up 5 similar jobs of same material, so we could tool the machine for 5 jobs and then run a batch of each week, so we could keep one machine running 5 different products.
And these are high complex jobs?
Yes, and that was against the grain of what we typically do, because we typically set a machine on high volume and that's it, and changeovers is what causes us a problem. However, in the last 6 months our volume has gone through the roof. So the machine that was bought with all the state-of-the-art technology in it was only ever making one component, so it was a kind of wasted resource. So there was a little bit of frustration with it. But then since that time we've had a very complicated job come on. That complicated job has now gone on to this 3-turret machine, and to go from a 2-turret to a 3-turret, we're getting them off about 50% faster. So the production rate for us on the shop floor is massive, and suddenly then you go, this is what the NCY3 is all about. So I know the guys on the shop floor are already looking at it going, can we have another one please, because this machine is so good. So it's a bit of a challenge with the bank manager on that one, but it is definitely a fantastic machine, so it's working really well.
So when I first come here, to start on a twin spindle was great. I think you've got a machine you can finish a part off complete without any second operations. And here we are now doing more and more complex works as the years goes by, and faster.
Tell me about some of the improvements of this newer technology.
So on the newer technology, we've got load monitoring, obviously on the new machines. We don't have the older ones, so that will detect any drill breakages and stop the machine, detect when tips are getting worn. Obviously the load monitoring will stop the machine and warn you, so you know then that you're not doing any tool damaging, because it stops the machine for you to change the inserts. So we done this as a billet job on the older Nakamura because it was too big for the spindle. We put it on a gantry loader machine. We're now being able to put this on the NCY3, so we've reduced the cycle time from 5 minutes 40 back to 3 minutes 35, and we've cut out the second operation. So this now comes off complete, ready to go to the customer.
Alex, now I know that ETG are forward ordering their machines, and you've got different machines, and you've had a machine ordered today, delivered
yes,
today, sorry, not ordered. How is that helping you?
It's fantastic, actually. There's lots of noise about machines not being delivered, and you cannot get machines. Don't get me wrong, I don't phone ETG and expect a machine tomorrow, but if I phone them in this machine that's coming today, I think was ordered in about February. They were very honest from the beginning and said it's going to be May. It's now May and the machine has turned up. It's given us the ability to plan. They've done everything they said they were going to do. It's fantastic. So there's absolute confidence in ETG to be able to deliver what they say they're going to do. Furthermore, obviously, they recognise the amount of machines we've got here on site, and they've now taken a step forward again and come to me and said, do you think you might want another one? No commitment, but if you put your name to it, we could give you another one at the end of the year if you're still interested. So at the moment, I have committed to another machine, and then we'll review it towards the end of Q3 and decide if we're going to take it or not.
Do you feel that Nakamura machines are really supporting what you have as needs for your customers?
Yeah, I think that they seem to invest. The technology does move on. This example, the NTY3 and the triple turret, showing what it could do, that was something that dreams were made of years ago, and that now it's quite normal. So they are stepping forward. They're not standing still. West End certainly not standing still. So we're growing and driving for the future. And we are certainly here doing this together.